Yo, yo, yo. What it do, guys? So, I just wanted to talk about something that's been on my mind lately. And this isn't just a one time thing. It's like, nah, it's something I kind of think about more than once. And as you could tell from the title, we're talking about our jobs and we're also talking about AI. So, let me just get into it. From what I've seen nowadays, people don't really want to work. At least this generation is realizing what am I doing? I'm working these hours and I'm barely able to live. Either increase my wage or drop the prices of everything. Like that's really the point where people are at life, and a lot of people are like, if I'm not making enough to even live, what's the point of slaving away 80 hours every 2 weeks just to get a check? Especially from a job that don't care about me and a job I don't care about, but I'm only doing it as a means to an end. Now, that's just the mindset of people these days. And I, as a kid, I used to be pro capitalism because I used to think capitalism had a certain type of meaning to it. And not trying to get political, but I will have to talk about that because that's a big thing into this subject. So, if you ask me, I personally think capitalism has been perverted. I don't know if it's always been like you could argue that it's always been like that from the start, but as far as I know, as far as I'm aware, the narrative that I've heard is the American dream, which involves capitalism, is to come to America, be able to start from nothing, but still build your own your own stuff, the land of the free. And you know, we got taxes and shit, so the government can run it. But at this point, it's all about just it's greed. It's all about greed. It's all about how can I make the most money. And I kind of look at it from a business owner standpoint, as in, oh, I want to make the most money. I gotta get these profits. I gotta try and undercut my employees as much, not pay them their worth so I can make more money. Which, to me, I personally fucking hate greedy ass business owners. Anybody that has a greedy mindset or ethics when it comes to money, especially when you have people under you. Kanye, not paying your people, but yeah, like between us not wanting to work and them wanting to pay us as little as possible so they could keep the most, I could totally see AI just taking shit over. So here's what I've been thinking when it comes to AI. Okay, let's start with McDonald's, for example. In a handful of, or just fast food in general, in a handful of places I've been at that are fast food, there's nobody in the front. There's just people in the back, and if anything, there's just like two, three people, like a manager, someone taking drive-through orders, and then another person cooking and occasionally coming up to the front. But we have apps. We have you could just go online, order, pick it up, go. You could get it DoorDash, Grubhub, whatever, delivery. And then you can also just walk in the store, ignore the people behind the register and just order on a kiosk. Sit down when your shit's done, bang. So, I can easily see AI replacing the taking your order jobs, as in we just have tablets. Oh, we could just you could just do that and get your order. Just wait and just wait. But the problem with that would be, well, we're not getting human interaction. Like, okay, example. If any of you guys have an online shopping addiction and you have to return something and you go to a UPS, let's say you have an Amazon return and you want to return it. Yeah, they got the kiosks, and the kiosks are so easy. But you could also walk up to a person and just hand them their stuff, talk to them, have a decent interaction, and then go their way and go your way, you know? I personally feel like a lot of anti-socialism, I don't know if that's a word, but just like a lot of people are accepting being anti-social or at least socially awkward, and that shit is not it. That shit is not cool. You're not quirky. You're not anything for that. You're a fucking loser. The only reason I say that is because we're people and we need to have connection, and just being connected to the internet and only giving a fuck about the people that you see on the internet, not in person, that's kind of selfish. So if we get to a point where people are no longer caring to even go into a store and interact with the people, like, yes, I understand people fucking hate their customer service jobs and things like that, but people need jobs nonetheless, and customer service fills thousands of roles. And when you're dealing with a human, yes, some people are just dumb and their brain just don't work like that. But a lot of people can help you in ways that a robot can't. A lot of people have emotions. If you're going through some shit, a robot might just piss you off even more. If you're getting help by a customer or by customer service, they might be like, I understand, shit like this, yada yada, and then the whole problem gets diffused. You have a better day, and you tell them, bye, have a good day. Instead, you're dealing with a robot, and then you're finished, and you just click off. But regardless, let me get to the next point. People don't want to work. AI is easily able to be replaced, and I feel like that's being pushed. Just good, you guys don't want to work. And especially the fact that people are pushing for higher wages, first of all, because they need it, because shit is so expensive. But I'm against increasing wages, because if we increase the mandatory wage, that then increases how much the owners have to raise their products just so they could make a profit or even break even. So I think with wages being raised, all these kiosks and non in person self service machines, personally, I don't see how this ends good unless we as people start saying some shit, doing something. I'm not trying to incite any riots or violence, but I'm just trying to push that message out there, like, think about it. And for those that don't have a job or don't work customer service, like, don't first of all, don't be a dick to customer service, because they're just people and they have a fucking job and they have to follow the rules. And it's like, I'm not gonna get pissed off at someone. Never mind. Let me not get into that, because that should be basic human sense. And I know the niggas on my channel, they aren't those people. You're not that. But anyways, let's say in a hypothetical, it might happen in real life, but let's say they increase the okay, this is a real life example. I'm in Cali. I live in Cali. I'm a Cali nigga, so represent. In California, they're trying to push the wage for fast food workers up to $20 an hour. And I was thinking, I think the sole reason they're doing that is so the business owners are going to be like, Why am I paying this person $20 an hour just to take orders? It let me get this AI robot that cost $5 an hour. Shit, probably $5 a day just to take orders, you know? And again, the reason I think they do it for fast food, and it was only in the fast food industry that I seen they push for a minimum wage of $20, is so the business employers see I have to spend all this on them. I don't want to do that. Let me cut it down to instead of having 12 employees, let me just cut it down to 5. They're just going to have to work harder. I'm paying them $20 regardless, so shit, they're working for the $20. And to me it's just crazy. Like, I could go into a whole other video about how instead of focusing on the integration of AI within society, as in, oh, AI helps us in this way, AI can do this with us, the main thing we're focusing on is how to replace us. How do we replace our actors? We can replace our songwriters. We can, yeah, fuck people who paint and do creative shit. AI can just do that by itself. But in the end, and this is where I'm gonna end it, AI isn't human. Talking to a robot, you'll never have that genuine human connection and shit. I feel like that's something I'm gonna be saying over and over in years to come as as AI gets pushed along with us. So, hey, all I can say is love each other. Appreciate that genuine human connection that we have with every single person, even the dickheads, cause shit, they leave a good story for you. But yeah, you can't replace genuine human connection. That shit hits on a deeper soul level. You could feel it in the heart, on some shit a AI girlfriend could never do. So, yeah, that was just me just putting out some quick thoughts. If you like the subject, if you like anything I said, if it made you think shit, even if you didn't like it, drop a dislike. If you liked it, hey, subscribe. If you watch this far, you could like if you want, leave a comment if you think I missed anything or have any more to add to this conversation. And yeah, check out my other videos if you want. Shit, if not, then continue doing you. I'll see y'all later.